Did I speak to him
Have
before?
your sights on anything?
Yeah, you had.
Come back anytime.
Pulled pork is good. Pork is bad.
Still awaiting orders.
Who's that?
I've never seen him, but that's probably because he's only here during the day.
You have an hour before you will be transported to the Ark.
Ranulph.
I'm so sorry, but I'm out of flour, so I haven't been able to bake today.
Marlin, you're so kind to come all this way just to tell me that. Never mind, I'll just have extras tomorrow.
You won't have to wait that long, I promise. I'll be back later.
I've decided to tell Ranulph the truth.
Oh, my mouse is too small.
Cold, harsh, unforgiving truth of his past. Even though it could cause him to lose a dear friend. Ranulph, I know who killed your family. He lives right here in Luxarian. He's been in hiding since he committed that crime.
Are you sure? Who is he?
The man's name is Reddick. His home is in the Warren for obvious reasons, and I found out something else about him too. But I'm not sure you really want to hear it.
I'd like to know, please. I'm done running from the past. I'd even forgotten about the family I once loved. From now on, I'm seeing things for what they really are.
All right. This Reddick, the man who killed your family, he has a stepson. His name... it's Marlin.
What? You mean my Marlin?
What are you going to do? Are you going to inform the Order of this information that's come to light? Or do you want to take matters into your own hands?
I'd rather not do anything. I just want to continue spending my days just like this. Nothing more. After all, we have few days left.
You forgive him?
No, but I'd rather Marlin didn't know. Imagine what it would be like to find out your father is a killer. You've helped me discover the truth, and I have no regrets. But Marlin's innocent. What would be the point of burdening him with this sort of knowledge?
I kind of get what
His
he's saying.
smile is what kept me going
I'll
all
be back
this
in just a
time.
second.
His friendship is what saved me. I don't want revenge. I also don't want to be the reason Marlin loses his father.
If that's what you want, I'll respect your wishes. The case has already been closed, and the suspect declared dead. No reason to bring him back to life now.
Thank you. My family would have wanted it this way. I can almost feel them smiling at me from above. Besides, I wouldn't want anything like this to stop Marlin from baking those delicious muffins of his. I'll continue to chronicle my life in my journal, but only about the precious moments I spent with my wife and daughter. I just want to document my memories. I want to leave proof of their existence.
The scenery today is the same as yesterday, but for Ranulph, nothing is the same. His entire world has changed. The past can never be undone. Yet, he has chosen to exempt a stranger from punishment. He didn't need saving, just someone to remind him of his strength and courage.
Wait, so Moose's like brief was extra stats. Outfit Dark Knight. Ooh. Let me see this. Let me see this. Darkness level 3 and Assura level. Solo Dark Knight. Physical damage by 5 and magic resistance by 10. Ooh. Okay, maybe. There's possibility to change some. Lightning Vader, yeah. It's so much better in 13-2. It's a woman that's singing, and there's more music to it. Right, do a save here. What's all the side quests I'm doing, I think. Yep, no, we're in here. So I think I've done all of them in Luxurion. I've done all of them in Newsnan. The Wildlands, I think I've done all of them too. There's 2 that I've not done. In the Dead Dunes. Last One Standing you can't do until the next playthrough. And the other thing was to kill creatures out in the desert, but it's apparently one of the toughest fights in the game. I'm like, nah, I'm alright. So I'm gonna wait until morning and then I'm gonna sleep the rest of the days away.
Good old Ranulph, cheerful as always.
I got Moose Heart. That's really pricey. Luckily I was tagging along for a hunt when they downed one. It's customary to raffle out the really nice bits. Da, da, da. Oh, you already got one of— oh, one of each!
You need to return to the Ark at 6 every morning, without question. Remember
We
that,
know.
Light?
Just waiting. Now these are socially distanced seats. With a— there's— is that a couch in the middle of the street? It looks like it's upholstered.
Light, you have to be in the Ark at 6 o'clock every morning to regulate the time distortion.
Your fucking time distortion, Hope. We didn't shoot the butcher, no.
Same old again today.
Right, couple of minutes. And Hope's gonna zap me off to a weird god domain. So I had a save point just after I finished that last quest. Everything else I'm going to save in a different slot.
You that rules over all life.
Five days till the end.
Are you doing okay, Light?
I don't know if we are, Hope. Anything for me?
So Vanille seems well. I'm glad. I remember her, you know, from way back when.
It's just a bunch of wood elves on a shed. Anyone who fancies a go gets to play butcher. Oh, nothing else? Oh, cancel that. I'm just going to sleep the rest of the days away. There's like nothing else to do. I'm happy with there being 2 quests I'm not doing. Especially if it requires another playthrough.
What do you want now?
I've come to help you remember what you've lost. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? You woke up from your crystal sleep with God's voice in your ear. He said you had to be the savior. But part of what made you lightning was missing, leaving a big empty hole in your heart.
Yeah, that's how it feels. It's like I've forgotten something important, something that I need.
Huh? Really? I thought you'd deny it. But it's okay. I'll help you remember.
Indestructible crystal. Even in the sea of chaos, it never loses its shine. I will become an eternal epitaph. Your memory will survive for eternity within a crystal tomb. This shall be my legacy and my atonement. But most of all, my final hope.
You wanted to protect her, so you fell into that crystal sleep. You became a tomb for a memory, a moment frozen in time, with Sarah's soul cocooned inside. So tell me, Lightning, where do you think Sarah is now?
Yes. I remember now. She was there, in my heart.
Ventus.
I had her memories. They were
Roxas?
inside me. I took them into the crystal. She was with me then. We should have been together the whole time.
You're during the moment.
Right. Now you're catching on.
Could have been
So,
worse.
the hole in your heart?
Sarah's soul. That's what I'm missing.
And you know who took it out, don't you? Benevelza did when he woke you up to do his bidding. He must have messed with your memories too, and tried to make you forget about it.
And so he had the perfect motivation. Or should I say hostage. He's gonna hold on to her until I've done what he wants.
Oh, I don't know if he thought it out that far. He's not very good with human emotions, that god of yours. Maybe he just threw her soul away and let it be swallowed up by the chaos.
But he promised me. He said as long as I did what I was told, he'd bring Sarah back to me. If he lied, then I don't care if he is a god. I'll destroy him.
Do
Now
we have
that's
our
more
big
like
bad
you,
enemy now?
Lightning. But do you really think you can take on a god?
Well, I wouldn't bet against me. I might have found a way to shut him down. A last resort if all else fails.
You've been brewing up contingency plans. Sneaky, Lightning. Very sneaky.
I haven't made up my mind yet. This world is finished. Soon it'll be gone forever. And Benevelza is the only one who can build us a new one. When he's done, then I'll decide.
So you'll play his game for as long as it takes to build the new world. Then you'll sit in judgment on him, you'll betray him and destroy him and steal the new world he labored to build. Is that your plan? I love it. Turning on God and making him a pawn in your own game. It's audacious. Oh, but little Hope is going to be so disappointed. He really does trust you, you know, and you're going to betray him. Oh, you did think about that, didn't you? You turn on God, you turn on Hope. Are you ready for that? Do you have it in you to fight him? Are you really prepared to kill Hope?
You think I'm not?
You answered a question with a question. That's an evasion. Got ya. But it's not a big deal. It looks like Hope and talks like Hope, but it isn't Hope anymore.
Are you saying he's a fake?
Sorry, but the only fake I know is Sarah.
Look, if you're gonna talk nonsense, this conversation is over. I've got better things
I
to
know.
Fine, Lightning. Let me make it all clear. Look around you and see the lies. The Sarah you talked to is a lie. Hope in his arc is a lie. How long is it going to take before you wake up? Before you realize that maybe, just maybe, you're a lie too.
Sorry, I'm just gonna have an existential crisis now. I can't wait to never see any of these transitions ever again. Actually, no, if I play No Man's Sky, we're gonna have that. But we're gonna have, you know, the usual booby covering the screen. Beard is the only truth, yes. Right, I'm gonna sleep till 6 in the morning.
Require a room?
Oh no, here we go again. Yeah, I don't know how prepared I'm going to be for the final fight. Might require me going back to save that was just done and like trying to find enemies to fight to get abilities so I can merge them and upgrade them.
Grant the Forsaken World more time.
Four days till the end of the world. I'm gonna spend 2,000 on this.
How's life on the surface?
Part Stealer, that's a new one. Oh, do you only get things like the second time round? Okay. Leaping Rush and evades level 2. Soul for Thief. Need to be stupid by 35, stagger capability by 5%? Alright, okay. Well, is there anything that's like a good thing? Well, we'll keep it at what we've got just now and then see what I need to do.
What do you think Fang is going to do now? Will she try to break into the Order's cathedral and stop the ceremony?
Oh, new things. I met Lumina.
I met Lumina again.
You mean the girl who walks in the chaos? That would explain the chaos readings I picked up in the Ark. She brings the chaos with her. Light, there's something that bothers me about that girl. Perhaps you've noticed it as well.
You mean how she looks just like Sarah at that age?
So you think so too? They're so alike. I can't help thinking that it really is her, in some way.
She may look like Sarah, but it's not her. Lumina's just too different. And she really rubs me the wrong way.
Maybe she's not that bad, just that her behavior seems all the worse when she looks so much like your sister. In any case, for now, Lumina's real identity will remain a mystery. All we can say for sure is you and her don't get along.
Like, what the hell's gonna happen? I wouldn't exactly say that we don't get along though. I think there's a part for, because it looks like Sarah a little bit, is maybe more willing to listen to her. Like, she entertained her for the conversation she's had quite a bit.
Our stock is positively astounding.
This broadcast is brought to you by the public
Require a room?
of the Order of Salvation. Please pray and thank Almighty God for allowing us to see another dawn.
It's my life to sleep the day away. Ninth day's over. I know, being the savior sure takes it out of you. I was waiting for the end of the world. Yeah, I think I've got enough for like the additional ending. Just the side quests.
There you are. Welcome home. What's wrong?
Nothing, just things on my mind. Don't worry about it.
I can't help but worry. We're finally getting the chance to talk, but you don't seem happy. It's like you don't even know how to smile anymore.
Right now, this is the best I can do. Not that I
Can you
was
see me
ever good
smile
at it.
underneath my beard and mustache?
It's okay. I can make you smile again. You just have to go back to the days when the future still looked bright.
When was that?
Back before we made all those mistakes. Before we started messing around with gods and Fal'Cie. We thought it was our destiny to fight for the
Sarah
world
wouldn't say
and the
that.
future. But all those battles, all those struggles, they didn't mean anything
She was
in the
willing
end.
to sacrifice herself.
Was it all a mistake? Even the journey you went on with Noel?
Well, what else would you call it? We risked everything, but in the end, we couldn't save the future, and I died. If that's not a mistake, what is? That's why I have to get rid of it.
Oh, Snow's not dead.
Throw it all away. It didn't mean a thing. It's done and gone. No regrets, just a clean slate. We're going to have a new world, and you and I will be just like we used to be way back when.
Listen, Sarah. Let me say this. If that journey was a mistake, I'm the one who has to bear the blame. Because I sent you. It's me who has to pay the price. All you did was try your best. There's nothing wrong with that. It didn't turn out like I'd hoped, but it wasn't a mistake. You tried to do something that was good and right. You must never throw that away.
Maybe. But I don't want to remember it again. I just want to forget it all.
Right.
Said Mog. Mog always makes it.
When she said that, I didn't believe her. She'd always been able to accept hardship, fight through it, and be stronger for it. Lumina's words came back to me. She said the only fake I know is Sarah. No, that couldn't be right. The problem was in me, making me doubt her. But it was no good. The terrible thought had formed in my mind. The seed was planted. What if this Sarah was
I've not had to
fake?
throw him this game.
And my memories of her too.
Or her. I think Mog was a he. Did not say.
Give us a reprieve so that I can save more souls.
3 days till the end. At least we never got like the game over with everything just blowing up completely.
Nice work, Light.
Decoy? Oh, summons a Moogle doll that draws enemies' attention for a time? What are you gearing me up for? I don't get the ending. I'm going to do a save. I'm not going to do it in that one. 4. I love it, you don't even get everything if you play it through the first time. The second time round is where you get more things added in. Yeah, only 0.99 point, yeah. Too bad, start over!
Light, I lost contact with you again while you were being teleported. Did you notice anything
The
abnormal?
only thing abnormal here is you, Hope. But Sarah too.
I saw her again. My sister. It looks like God might keep his promise and bring my sister back. She'll be a new Sarah.
New.
Oh, we
What
already
do you
had
mean
that.
by that? Are you saying
Your
that when he
replicant.
resurrects Sarah, it will be a different person? Like a fake?
Or the original
No,
year.
that's not it at all. I just mean, if she's going
Oh,
to be
it's
born
funny.
again, she'll be a new version of her old self.
The way they
I
went
don't
about
think
that.
you're being straight with me, are you? You don't think the Sarah you met is the real thing, do you? You think that there's something missing. It's alright. You don't have to say anything. The truth is plain enough to see. Since I came here, I haven't been good at reading people, but I've been practicing on you. But don't worry, I'm on your side. Yours and Sarah's. You know that, right? You only agreed to become the savior because it was your only chance to
Is
save
Hope
Sarah.
Bunavelza?
And that means God has a hold on you. But if the Sarah he's showing you isn't real, then that control he has disappears. He has no hostage.
There's something not right. Yeah, it's near. They've done the thing where you've seen your progress and everything you got would just like vanished. Literally fake Hope. Logic doesn't work. Yeah. Here's the thing, I actually like grew to like him in the second game. In the first game he was an annoying little shit to begin with, and his character progressed. By the end it was like, okay, cool, a member of the party. Had his story arc. Second game, he was decent at helping people, he orchestrated so much. Like through the game, if he wasn't about in terms of story, it wouldn't have played out as it did. And then in this game, he's back to his little shit self. And he's just being really strange.